Hi friends! So there's this thing that I really like in music when someone steals a lyric and also sometimes the melody from another song, like it's not a cover, it's an entirely different song. They'll just drop that line in there and you're like, was that? And it was that. I Googled it. It's called interpolation, but I'd rather just call it a song meme. They're really great because if you know what it's from, it's like this little inside joke between you and the writer. Like, I know I didn't invent this beat or this feeling or even this chord progression. We're all just building on the ideas of the people who came before us. So here's what was on my mind when I was making this. Here is that song in my song. In case you were wondering, the same thing exists in prose and poetry, kinda. Instead of interpolation, it's called intertextual references, word memes. So my sophomore year in high school, my English teacher, who definitely thinks of himself as a Robin Williams in Dead Poets Society type character, assigns us to read T.S. Eliot's The Waste Land. In case you've never read it, it's an epic poem, 5 chapters long, that drops constant references to things like the Bible and Shakespeare, 19th century French poetry, Greek mythology, and a bunch of neighborhoods in London that you're supposed to know the particular significance of. This club has everything. Male authors, white authors, footnotes with their own footnotes. So my teacher comes to me and he's like, you're gonna love T.S. Eliot because he has bars about war and cats. And nobody understands him, just like nobody understands you. And I'm like, I'm in. So he assigns me to do a presentation on the 3rd chapter of The Waste Land. It's called The Fire Sermon. That's also a reference. In fact, there are so many references to unpack that my whole presentation is just getting like a Norton annotated version of the poem, going through line by line, figuring out what each line is a reference to, figuring out what that's trying to be a symbol for, and then showing up to class like, The Fire Sermon. It's about Buddhist principles of non-attachment. Look it up. Basically, the whole of The Waste Land is just a giant copy pasta about World War I and what it did to Eliot's generation. It's just like meme after meme of how everybody feels so depressed and aimless and destroyed. Just like our memes. And at the end of it, I was just like, Galaxy brain. Wow, World War I really left a generation powerless and lost. This is a scathing critique of the morally bankrupt culture it created. That's deep. But I also felt like I was better than everyone else because I got it and they didn't, because they didn't spend 2.5 weeks looking everything up. And that's where intertextual references, aka word memes, can go wrong.
When I say to you, get it if you got it, I'm ready, I'm waiting for it, I'm calling to put it on, yeah.
When you're writing using references to work that your audience may or may not be familiar with, you can do it in a way that makes your thing much more meaningful because you get to take all of the meaning from the thing that you're referencing with you. Or you can use it to prove how much obscure niche knowledge you have that they don't and be like, is this depth? And you have to walk that line really carefully because you can create this little inside joke world with people and you can make other people feel like they're on the outside. Like, I use references all the time in my videos because I understand that they're not for everyone. Or think of Beyonce, think of Lemonade, think of her Coachella performance. That was just layered with references to things that sailed right over the heads of most Coachella attendees. That's deliberate. But when you write in a way that could exclude people, be careful of who that might be. In the comments, tell me your favorite song that references another song, or your favorite book that references another book, or any combination of those things. If you like this video, you can subscribe. You can find me anywhere on the internet at It's Radish Time. If you want to support me with your coin, you can do that on Patreon, and I will see you soon. Bye!